I'm on one, niggas, I can't get off that. Whatever y'all own, niggas, I've been off that. Get in with the KO, niggas, I've been all that. Cups in the air, cups in the air, cups in the air. I don't give a fuck no more. Cup in the air, got liquor on the floor. I'm so gone, but I still want more. I'm so gone, but I'm far from done. I done came in this bitch, now I came for the door. Remember in this bitch, motherfuck that door. Hey nigga, what the fuck are you staring for? You got a problem, nigga, that's what math is for. It's lit, it's lit. God damn it, it's lit. I ain't tryna have no stress on my mind, dog. This ain't the place for that shit. I don't even smoke, but I might smoke a bit. Pass the weed, I mean fucking shit. First time for everything. Might make my new bitch Mary Jane. And you dealing with a fucking bad brain. And I got more stripes than candy canes. Nigga, life ain't all candy canes. Nigga, life is a bitch with amazing brain. But I know I got the juice like lemonade. I'm just tryna get loose as fucking change. Tryna make up for the bad days. So I'ma get drunk. The fuck is today? Man, fuck a drink limit. The fuck is you saying? Cup in the air, cup in the air. Like I can get a refill in the air. Fuck it, who cares? I'm in fucking fall on the stairs and wake up like how the fuck I get here. Still praying, bring that back. Tell the DJ to bring that back. I got your old bitch on my lap and them curves are nice. And I just wanna give it to her like good advice tonight. I'm on one, niggas, I can't get off that. Whatever y'all own, niggas, I've been off that. Get in with the KO, niggas, I've been all that. Cups in the air, cups in the air, cups in the air. I'm on one, niggas, I can't get off that. Whatever y'all own, niggas, I've been off that. Get in with the KO, niggas, I've been all that. Cups in the air, cups in the air, cups in the air. I am in this bitch, I really know where I am in this bitch. The club's still packed as fuck in this bitch. Tell me where the strippers at in this bitch. They say I done changed up. They said they ain't seen me like this before. They say that I'm different now, but I ain't ask y'all to bend over and touch the floor. Cup in the air, got liquor on the floor. Cup in the air, fuck, I want more. Nowadays I'm so fucking low key now, like the bottom lock on that door. Now you phone me like the kitchen drawer. Niggas say you got it, wanna get you for it. So if something back, you can't do the thing. I got something for whoever might want it with me. Just a matter of time, I'ma get better, I promise my mom. But for now I want more liquor, take a shot like I'm trying to be cured for it. This is not a lie, I am not here for it. The bullshit gotta stay clear from it. Fuck niggas, fuck bitches, fuck who don't fuck with me, my nigga, that's real. Niggas doing shit that we been on, saying shit that I've been said. That's the part where we different, cause I don't follow what they said. Ain't trying to hear what they said. Somebody tell them we in here, some tell them we in here. Put your cups in the air. I'm on one, niggas, I can't get off that. Whatever y'all own, niggas, I've been off that. Get in with the KO, niggas, I've been all that. Cups in the air, cups in the air, cups in the air. I'm on one, niggas, I can't get off that. Whatever y'all own, niggas, I've been off that. Get in with the KO, niggas, I've been all that. Cups in the air, cups in the air, cups in the air.
Cups in the air, cups in the air. Fuck what you doing, put your cups in the air. Cups in the air, cups in the air. Fuck what you doing, put your cups in the air. Cups in the air, cups in the air, cups in the air.
Talk to him, my nigga.
Cups in the air, cups in the air, cups in the air.
Talk to him, my nigga.
Cups in the air, cups in the air, cups in the air.
Talk to him, my nigga.
Cups in the air, cups in the air, cups in the air.
Talk to him, my nigga. I'm on one, niggas, I can't get off that. Whatever y'all own, niggas, I've been off that. Get in with the KO, niggas, I've been all that. Cups in the air, cups in the air, cups in the air. I'm on one, niggas, I can't get off that. Whatever y'all own, niggas, I've been off that. Get in with the KO, niggas, I've been all that. Cups in the air, cups in the air, cups in the air.
Welcome to the motherfucking Get It Off Your Chest podcast, episode 119. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. If you're new, hit that like button. Press 1 to send message. Talk to him, my Nick. What it is, y'all?
What's up?
Shout out to Miss Autumn Baby in the chat. Mr. James in the motherfucking building.
Mr.
Be in the motherfucking building
Mr.
and in the
James,
motherfucking building.
We on cognac this Sunday.
Yeah, we don't call you
what I'm
ever say
saying? We
though.
on cognac. Whatever cognac you bring,
You don't come in with a big ass
that
bottle of
bitch.
Crown Apple.
that's not cognac.
But that's fine though, because Crown Apple's our drink. We get right up in here.
Ain't cutting the check.
Hey man, they will soon.
Right.
It's just a drink.
Hashtag Crown Royal.
Crown Royal.
I got it, man. Watch out, move.
That nigga.
Let me do my shit.
Yo,
Shit.
what's up, man?
Shout out to the 9 people in the chat, man.
Hit
Make
the
sure y'all
like.
hit that
Damn, my
like
damn
button, man. What's
sound
up, Rhino?
dead. I ain't trying
What's
to-
up with y'all, man? You already know.
What's
going
good,
on
Rhino?
with you, brother? How you
Yeah.
feeling today? How you feeling, G?
Hey, man.
Yeah, what's the
Another
word on the
day.
curve?
Another day,
What's
another
good?
day.
Another day, another
Hey man,
day.
we got our flowers today, bro.
Yes, we
And
did.
and that shit made me feel good. Shout out to B.
Made me feel all
Shout out
better.
to E. Not only did y'all, give us our flowers, I want to give y'all flowers, man, for sticking with us, bro,
Yeah,
for being
man.
part of the team, man. So I appreciate everything y'all do. Literally, y'all know they do a lot of stuff behind the
Behind the
scenes.
scenes,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? So I appreciate these brothers sticking with the
Facts.
play. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
They believe in the dream.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And hey, it's only up from here, man. So I just want to tell you, brothers, I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man. And congratulations
Love
on your
you.
further success.
Exactly.
Because we about to blow it.
Yes. Hey, and Rhino, don't be shouting out bang, bro. They ain't cutting the check, bro. Don't be doing no commercials for them, bro.
What the
You know,
energy
make them,
drink?
yeah, they ain't cutting no.
I mean, where your podcast cup?
I ain't never got one. Where my podcast cup
He'll
at?
get one when he comes. Shit.
Oh, shit. Hey, man, listen. It's Wednesday, my bad.
It's Wednesday.
If you didn't get a chance to check out the episode from yesterday,
oh my
please,
God, you gotta check.
please
that
go
one out.
check out that
You
episode.
got to.
It was a lot in that episode. It
It's
was a lot of
very-
energy in
it's
that
very
episode, a lot of
inspiring,
emotion.
too.
It's real
Very
inspiring. Damn, that episode was dope, man. So make sure y'all go check that out, man. We had KG in the building and Miss Paris in the building. Make sure y'all go check that out.
Mhm.
Story
Hey, it's
time
on.
was bananas. And we will have a part 2 with KG coming very soon. So make sure y'all be on the lookout for that, man.
Mhm.
November 11th.
What's good, Ross? What's good, Ross? You want me to take over from it?
Go ahead. I just said it.
You wanna hit it with?
I just said.
Come on, come on, put it down. There you go. He geek tagged me in. This nigga, bro. November 11th.
November 11th.
Battle of the Sexes Part 3.
Battle of the Sessions Part 3.
Part 2,
Part 2?
the ladies came in there and snatched that motherfucking
They
crown.
did they motherfucking thing.
But Part 3,
Part 3 though?
we coming for your ass. The fellas are
Physically
coming,
and
ladies.
mentally.
Right. Yeah. We coming. Oh, yeah, we coming.
Oh yeah, we coming.
November 11th.
November 11th.
Club Climax.
Club Climax.
4244,
Blast that.
Indiana.
Oh, Indiana.
Tennessee, Missouri.
Pull up on us. Look, us. Everybody
That
loves
loves
Ross. Look, if you've been to 1 and 2, you already know you're going to have fun in that motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
But we
pull
going
up.
to turn up like no other. We got promos coming for y'all. Look,
And that's it when it dropped. Little Song's just in the motherfucking building.
look. Make sure you don't want to miss this one. You don't want to miss this. This gonna be the last one before the year. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? To the next year. So
Facts.
you want to be in the
Best one
building.
yet.
You want to be in the dope ass flyer coming soon. Shout out to my boy E.
He behind the motherfucking
E behind the
scenes.
scenes, bro. Look, man. Hey,
He got back.
November 11th, Battle of the Sexes Part 3.
Tap the fuck in.
Tap in, and you know what's crazy too? Rhino gonna be in the building.
Rhino gonna be in a motherfucking building. That's gonna
Rhino
make it
gonna be in the
10
building.
times more special because he gonna be here, man.
So Rhino, get your hosting skills ready, cause you're gonna be on that stage with us. So
Facts.
get ready. We in this thing.
Hey, man. Ready.
Shit, y'all know we got a special guest in the building. Y'all ready to get this motherfucker
Let's get
started?
this
so we
motherfucker
can give
started.
it a proper introduction.
Yes, sir.
God damn. Let's get
Sir.
this motherfucker started, man. If you know how to do the countdown, do the countdown with us. If you don't know how to do the countdown, do the motherfucking countdown with us
Yes, sir.
anyway. 3,
Mm-hmm.
2,
Ask your mama.
1.
Sir.
What it is, y'all? We back. Another episode of the Get It Off Your Chest podcast. I'm your host, Terry. The fellas is with me. We got another queen in the building. He's behind the motherfucking scenes. I keep looking at Brandon because he's in my line of sight. Be behind the motherfucking scenes. I know. I just like looking at you getting your confirmation. Rhino in the motherfucking building. Let them know who y'all are, man. I ain't doing y'all shit. Let them know who y'all are.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy CJ, Mr. Get It Off Your Chest podcast, episode 119. If you want to be technical, episode 119.
119.
What?
We up on the
On
motherfucking
Wednesday.
Wednesday. We turned up in this bitch. You can feel my energy. You can feel Cuz energy. Cause I'm lit.
Are you lit? Cause
Cause
we lit. Let's get it, bitch.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Rhino.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Rhino. Get It Up Your Chest podcast coming straight from California. You already know what it is. Yo, 119 episodes in. We in this shit. And special guest, what's up?
There you go. We got a special guest in the
Special guest in the building.
I don't want to say it. I'm gonna let you say it.
Like, you know, like
Tell
Ross
the
say,
people.
like your boy Ross say, it's something special.
Something special.
Something special.
Let them know who you are.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Moneisha Williams, or if you know me way back, you call me the character. You can call me whatever. I still answer to it.
I like that. The character.
Hold on, what they we get into it.
I like that.
We get into it.
Call me the character.
We get into it.
That means many hats.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
many
There you
hats.
Okay.
man.
There
Okay.
you go. Cause on the motherfucking building. What's up with it, Ryan?
I can't wait to have that MoFad panel, but you
Hell
know,
yeah, man.
you know,
We got a comedian in the building.
a
Y'all.
comedian.
This is
I
rare.
was funny. I thought I was funny.
This is
I'm
rare.
Not, I'm not that damn funny.
It's very rare.
Very rare.
It's been a while.
Yes.
So I think if we go back to season 2, didn't we start the season off?
Chrissy came through.
No, before Chrissy.
Who came before Chrissy?
What's that?
What's his name?
Abel.
Yeah,
Abel.
Abel.
My
Abel
homeboy
came on first.
My homeboy Abel.
Then it was Chrissy.
Yes.
Now we got Moneisha Williams in the motherfucking building.
Yes,
Y'all see,
sir.
y'all see
What's
the
up?
fucking creativity that's been going on these last 2 months. We had a lot of creative people in the building.
Yes.
Yeah, man, comedians are getting a lot more notice.
There you
man.
go.
We ain't quiet no more. A lot of noise.
There you go.
Yes. Hey man, control that shit.
Yeah, he got motherfucking dirt bikes
Yeah,
and
control
mopeds
that
and all that
shit.
shit.
Hey, they wild out there.
Yeah.
They wild out here, bro.
Monster truck shows and shit.
Yes.
But we gonna get into it, man.
Let's get
Y'all know how
into
this
it.
shit go. We get shit off our chest, whether it's been a day, a week, a month, a year. However the fuck we feel like get off our chest, we don't get off our chest because we really just don't give a fuck.
We don't what?
We don't really give a fuck.
Mm-hmm. Let's ask your mama.
Ask your mama. Let's get into, we gotta prep ourselves to get into interview mode.
Before we
Prep
get
ourselves.
into interview mode.
Oh, you gotta start it off with a motivation.
Let
Can
me,
we get some motivation?
Let me get just a little bit of motivation.
Get some motivation.
I'm gonna keep it simple today. Be yourself.
Be your motherfucking self.
Be yourself. And in the words of the late great Bernie Mac, if people don't like it when you're being yourself, fuck them. Go ahead, do it.
Say it again.
If people don't like it when you're being yourself, fuck them.
I wanted to do it. I had to do it.
I'm gonna say you gonna say the rest of it.
Nah, I ain't gonna say the rest.
Fuck them.
Yeah, we gonna go on a rant. I don't
But
wanna
here
say
comes
the-
on, and Chris gonna lips.
He's call you jawbone.
That's all you do.
That's my nigga, man. Hey man, rest in peace.
Rest
The
in
late
peace,
great
Bernie
Bernie
Mac.
Mac,
You
man.
know what I'm saying?
One of the best
We
comedians
got
in the
comedian in the
motherfucking world
building.
right
Why
there. Kings of
not
motherfucking
give some
comedy.
humor with the legend himself, Bernie Mac? But for real, be yourself, man. Fuck what a motherfucker got to say about you. People
Fuck
hate
them.
when you be yourself for some fucking reason.
Yep.
Because you know why? Because they're insecure about themselves.
Hell yeah.
So if a motherfucker sitting up there trying to talk about you, just know they're insecure about themselves. And they hate the fact that you are being yourself.
Preach.
So fuck you.
That's
Fuck
damn
'em.
good motivation right there. I told
There you
myself that as I was leaving the house because I thought I was fly. And then my brother got on the phone. He said, boy, one thing you could say is you ain't never bit nobody's style. Like, what the fuck do you
Gotta have your own
And I was
style,
like,
man.
you
It's
know
your own
what?
style.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's
You
unique.
lucky I told myself I'm gonna be myself. Before you
Hey, that's
come
how
out.
you can be.
Should
That's
whoop
how
your
you
ass,
can
but I'm gonna be
That's
myself.
That's just like Ash. Ash don't dress like you she
Nah.
wear what the fuck she wanna. Let me tell you like this. My mama,
Oh shit.
she wear what the fuck she wanna wear, and she don't give a fuck who has anything to say about it. Why? Cause she'll rush your ass right back.
Goddamn right.
See, that's my roast.
Shout out to mom.
That's my roast that came from
Shout
my
out
mama.
to
You know what I'm saying? I told y'all about the time my mama roasted me out of the room.
Yes.
My own mama.
We here, man.
We here.
Thanks for the motivation, cuz.
Yeah, no problem, man.
I did want to say I like how y'all think at the battle of the sexes the men gonna do something this year. Women could put on a pair of boots and it's over. Y'all know that, right?
Yes.
Like just in the boots alone is the outfit. They don't even look
We
at the outfit.
coming
the boots
for
and
the
the
crown.
accessories,
Shout out to the
and
ladies.
y'all done.
Shout out to the ladies.
That ladies did
Y'all-
they
and y'all
motherfucking
done.
thing. Ladies did they thing. They
Y'all
had
always-
niggas scared to show up, but they did they
They
thing.
really did. They
Mhm.
really
They did
had
their
niggas.
thing.
Niggas
But
was
this
like,
time, I went, you know what I'm saying, group, like, look, you son right here, like they do in the army. You son right here. I'm gonna make you a soldier. I'm gonna make you a man. So we coming and we getting that goddamn crime.
Let's go,
I
fellas.
look at women when
Take
they
it.
go out, we're like, boy, that way too much goddamn work for me. Listen, I'm
Shit.
gonna go put on my boy clothes. I'll see you in a minute. I ain't about to put on no makeup. It's just way too much to get out. So if women
Maintenance,
do
man.
all of that, if they do all of that, they coming to slay. Ain't no hope for y'all. But you know, it's gonna be a good time.
It is.
It's gonna
It
be a good
is.
time.
If it's gonna be anything, it's gonna be a good time.
That's definitely gonna be a
Right.
good time.
I mean, cause what can y'all do? Break out the oldest pair of Jordans that cost about $1,000. Women don't know that.
I just show up for my birthday.
Ted dance. I bet you been in.
I was waiting on it too.
I don't think they're gonna let you in, sir.
Shit, he hosted, so they gotta let him in.
I'm the host. I'm the motherfucking
I
host.
still don't think they'll let him in. They
I'm
be
being
like,
that
listen, I hope you got some clothes in the car.
Look,
with a
If
red
you-
velvet
they
robe
smart.
on, nigga.
Look, if they want that motherfucking bar to be packed, they
Right.
gonna let his ass in.
And some slippers on, nigga, on stage, just cool.
Fuck it.
Bunny slip.
Fuck
Hey,
it.
you wanna do a raffle? You still would do that raffle?
You gonna try to rap for me? No, nigga. I know what he talking about. Hell nah. KG and the motherfucking Sensei KG.
KG.
Gotta
KG the immortal.
Sensei KG.
KG the immortal in this
Gotta say it
motherfucking.
accordingly. Shout out to
Salute.
Supreme Beats Boxing
Shout out
Talk.
to
Make sure
Supreme.
y'all tap in tomorrow,
Tap
man.
in.
Tap the fuck in. But shit, yeah, it's gonna be a dope ass event.
Yes,
It's gonna be a
definitely.
dope ass
Definitely.
event. I'm ready for 3.
I am
I
too.
feel like 3 about to be crazy.
I am too. We
Yeah,
got some
wait.
shit. We got some shit in the works for y'all ass. Like
Yeah, man.
I can't wait for the experience, man.
y'all see. I'm just gonna say y'all
Yeah,
see.
let them see.
Y'all see.
But this ain't about us
This ain't
today.
about us.
It's not about us.
Mm-mm.
It's about Moneisha. It's about you.
I
It's
like
about
how
you.
I like how you recognize that.
Yeah, of
Like
course.
you appreciate.
It's not about me.
No, I'm
It's about you. We're gonna slow it down. We gotta get in the interview mode. You know how interview modes go. That extra shit. But we're gonna get into it. Just tell the people a little bit about yourself,
Mhm.
how you got started, and let them know.
Go ahead.
So I started doing comedy 9 years ago at a place called the Uptown Arts Bar. I'm not sure if y'all familiar with it. So 35th, it was right off 35th and Broadway, and it doubled as it was a free space for all forms of creative expression. So
Okay.
you know, they had poetry night, music, comedy night, and at the time I was dabbing in music, so I wanted to go check out the scene the night before. So I stopped in on a
Rapping or
Monday singing.
Okay.
So I stopped in on a Monday, and it was comedy night, and I sat through for a little bit and was like, oh, this ain't like comedy on TV. Like, you ain't gotta be good. Like, oh, so I could try this. So I was like, where the list at? And I tried it. And I went up like second to last. But they still like they crowd rocked. Like they knew like we probably could be here till 3:00 in the morning on a Monday. So like
crowds be getting tired, boy.
yeah, so like these people was going to work on 3 hours of sleep and shit. Like
So
they
was
was
turning it up on
They
us.
trying to have a good time.
they was
On a
willing to
Monday.
do that. Like they
Okay.
was
Shot
willing
of
to do that.
They're doing it.
So yeah, I went up and I had a decent set. You know, at least that's what I thought. You know, until watching it back now, like it made me sick. I'm like, I can't take it off the internet. Take it off. Take it down. I
You
think
said you went second to last?
Yeah.
Too? Oh hell no.
I think I had a whole bunch of jokes about like Blue Ivy and like it was terrible. It was terrible and I would never say that about nobody, baby. Now I wouldn't never say that about nobody, baby. Now you know I'm sorry. You know I wasn't a pretty baby either. That's what I was trying to equate it to. You know, like all of us ain't pretty babies. Look at me and Blue Ivy.
You ever hold on? You ever get hit with that? Oh, look at my baby. You be like,
What the fuck?
That's, you know, and that's kind of what I was talking about in the front too. Like everybody be like, "Oh, I got a pretty baby." Be like, "Ma'am, no, you don't." Because if you did, you wouldn't have to give me a disclaimer before showing me a picture. Like this was that type of stuff, and now I'm just like, "Oh, I wish I wouldn't have never said none of that."
Oh shit.
If I try to host the Oscars later, they coming. Listen, they came for Kevin. They don't be like, "Nah, we saw your little set on the internet." We saw your little set on the internet. Like, nah, we don't like that.
it's growth, y'all.
Your
It's
baby.
growth. It's growth.
My
You know what
daughter,
I'm saying?
I definitely grown since then. And Beyonce and Jay-Z, I apologize. Your daughter grew into her face. Now y'all twins. They gonna make it. Like,
To that damn forehead.
no.
Don't do it, bloodbath.
I'm just saying.
Leave it alone.
I fucks
Leave
with
it
Jay-Z.
alone.
Right.
Leave it
Yeah,
alone.
man,
Beyonce,
I
but-
apologize.
Hey,
I just apologize.
I'm trying to
And
do a
then
dinner
you-
with Jay-Z.
and then I apologize, and then you created a problem with him. You see what I'm saying? I tried to correct the problem I had with Jay.
She ain't a baby no more though.
Yeah,
Nah,
she,
nah,
she,
nah.
she came. She looked
She
just
got
like her fucking
Grammys
daddy,
and
bro.
shit. She don't care what I say about her.
They gonna find that tape. They be finding everything.
Oh yeah, they gonna
They gonna
come for
find
you.
that tape.
Cause them ain't no life, motherfuckers. Get a life.
I done had like 17 Facebook pages. If you really want to find it, then you really want to find it,
Gotta
man.
dive deep, man.
Yeah, I had removed myself from that page so far. I was like, I'm gonna start 17 different ones.
Was that the only thing you said on your set? Was about Blue Ivy? You just roasted Blue Ivy for like what 45 minutes?
No, we get 5. You get 5 minutes at
5
the open
minutes.
mic.
Damn.
Yeah, which seems
5
like
minutes is still long.
What seemed like a long, it do seem like a long time, but they told me I ran the light, and I was,
shit, so
they
you
was
was
like,
running off.
I think you gonna do this. They was like, did you write anything? I was like, nah, I didn't even
That
know
was
I
your
was gonna
freestyle.
be here tonight. Like, I didn't know what I was walking in tonight. I was like, this was your freestyle. They was like, and you ran the light. You probably gonna do this.
There you go.
It was like you did about 6-7 minutes.
You gonna get
You're
that phone
supposed to do
call.
5. Don't
like
do
all
that shit
natural,
again.
man.
But I think you gonna make it.
All natural talent.
Blue Ivy.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Hey, what's
Nah, I
funny
take it
about
back.
that
Look,
is,
let's take it back.
cause what's funny about that is, remember the girl from 106 said something about Blue Ivy?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they canned her ass.
Yeah, like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I
That's a bit
said
high.
it. I just want them to know
Kids.
in every interview I do for the rest of my life, I'm gonna address them.
Don't
J
apologize
and B,
anytime.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
They forget. They forget.
Yeah, I hope so.
We don't know
them. I hope so.
I've been watching this
That's,
show.
okay, when you say that, then with my boy Ross, you know, you got something to say to him.
Oh.
Good job with Wingstop, my G. Did a great job with
Hey, you
Wingstop.
know what's funny about that? How's it show that chicken wings? While with some got all these damn thighs.
Because we got more thighs than chicken legs, man. Chicken wings.
I don't understand
it's a
how
new
we got
thing.
more thighs than fucking wings.
I don't know.
Chicken shortage. Okay.
Why would they even do that? Why would you even make a thigh? What is it? Thigh stop?
Yeah.
That sounds like a whole bunch of females to me. It's thigh stop. A strip club, yo. There it
You don't
go.
like the, you don't like the dark meat,
We
man?
got thighs and thighs,
I know.
nigga.
But I don't think that is enticing to nobody.
No dark meat
Hell
for you?
nah.
Like, stop by the thigh stop on your way home and soak up some of that
Thigh
liquor.
stop.
Yeah, like how people stop at Ponchos on, you know. You ever ate that shit sober?
Poncho's
No.
You ate it sober.
Yeah.
No.
Poncho's- I got decent.
Oh,
I wanted to go
Ponchos.
punch the
What's
cook.
good?
Decent. It was
I
decent.
wanted to go punch the cook. Like, what the fuck is this?
2 days later, you there. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, this motherfucking burrito here.
Hey, hidden. You get something like, man.
That's what happened to us,
is
didn't it? Nigga was
Yeah.
late. Nigga, we was smashing the
Down
fuck
topic too.
Fuck Town Topic. Well, Wednesday.
Fuck our sponsors, huh?
We can get back on task,
Let's get back on
goddammit.
task, 'cause
So
you
that was the first set. That was the
let
first
me ask
set.
you, when you was doing that, was you nervous at all?
Nah.
You ain't do that. You was
Nah.
just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. Fuck,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I felt like I was free
Mm.
because, like I said, I was a musician beforehand, which wasn't my choice. You know how everybody got that one person in their family.
Try to force you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they just like, but you can do this.
You good at
But
it.
right, but you can do this. Well, all you gotta do is just keep going to the lessons, and you be like, no, that bitch make me start over like 17 times, and I think I sound all right. Like we just keep doing this every day. I'm tired of
Hell
doing
no.
this. But comedy was like, you ain't even had to prepare, and you was cool. And then then I was like, all right, I felt free. And then I was like, hey, I'm gonna tell my family I want to do comedy. And they was like, bitch, no, you don't. You want to sing. Like, you want to sing
And
like
then
we
you-
told you to.
Then
Get
the
out
ones
there.
that said go sing. Did you roast them?
No.
I would have.
No. I still sing. I still sing when they
Still
ask
dab-
me
still
to.
dabble in the arts.
Do you add the singing in with your comedy?
I got a couple musical bits, but not too many. Because it's
Oh,
like,
shit.
in comedy, it's like we do a lot of people, it's been overdone for me a lot. So I feel like if I was just gonna do a comedy musical, I would just do an album, just like a CD or just comedy songs.
Because I remember they
And just let
say
that be what it
they used to
was.
get on Jamie
That'd be
Foxx
great.
about doing that.
Yeah. about doing a lot of musical bits. People don't like that because they feel like
it's cheating or something.
Yeah, they feel like it's cheap. But I'm just like, hey man, if you got it,
You got the
do it.
voice for it.
But
Do they feel like it's cheating or they just hate
Especially
it?
if it's funny.
I do limit.
I'm about to say they gotta be hating, bro.
I do limit how many. Like I do a Stevie Wonder. I do Stevie Wonder on stage. I do a little Adele on stage, and then I leave it at that. I don't go too far into it. But I've written bits like that involve me singing Whitney songs and stuff. I just haven't. I'm just like, I'll just remix all these songs and just do a CD later. People appreciate that more than me just.
You feel like those are like hit or miss? It can hit or miss.
The music song, they always hit.
Oh, okay.
They always, and that's what people don't like.
Yeah.
It's always gonna hit because as long as everybody know what song you singing,
they in it.
It's gonna hit. The second you start singing, whatever came out of your mouth after, the joke don't even have to be funny. And that's kind of what make people mad too. Is like you ain't even say nothing after you sung the song. Like
by other people, you mean other comedians? Because the audience seem like they love it.
A lot of the big critics I hear be other comedians.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's the other comedians that don't respect it.
Make a lot of like the crowd laugh and they be like, "Oh, that shit wasn't even funny."
I'm
gonna say this: if I prepared a 45-minute set of just straight gut punch laugh, and then you come out with 45 minutes and 30 minutes of it you singing, I'm mad. And that's just my perspective too. Like, even though I can do it, I'm mad. Like, dog, do some jokes. We came to do some jokes.
Use your pen.
But okay.
Yeah, like your pen game should be stronger than just doing musical bits. It's been done for as long as comedy's been a thing. You got the sing and dance that go along with comedy. And although it is a good arsenal to have, but that's good to have when you start switching over to movies and stuff. But can you stand your ground on stage?
Facts, I get that.
Yeah.
With the piano, yeah, man. When you had the piano out there, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, let me throw some music up in there.
But that was also a long time ago.
Yeah.
Which what I mean is it's been done for forever, Jamie. You got all of them who did it. So now it's just like, can you stand your ground on stage?
Basically, like, get your motherfucking material together.
Yeah.
And stop trying to get it easy with these already written songs that you got to replace words to.
That's what the OG's
easy.
gonna tell you.
Yeah,
let me tell you something. Jamie Foxx did that, so they not gonna record you doing it. Like, you got to have your own thing when somebody come to you and want to record you to do a special.
It's like tracing with paper.
Yeah, you got to have something when they want to shoot a special of you. You can't go up there and do the same thing Jamie Foxx did, because they going to cut that out your special.
Yeah.
Somebody already did that, so you got to come with some originality.
There you go. That's that word. Got to be original, man.
There are a lot of people not original these days. They're not. They're not. A lot of people. How you feel about other comedians stealing jokes?
Oh man, I had this conflict in my head. I hate it personally because I'm one of them people who don't sleep because all I'm doing is writing. And I'm tweaking jokes and I'm out here at open mics flipping stuff and I'm booking all these shows just to run through material to be ready for something. And then you take my jokes. But it happens. I was in St. Louis and had somebody do it in my face. I was in character though. They booked me to do a character that night, so I can't come out of character and be like, "Hey man, that's my joke." But the host did go up there and was like, "Man, that joke was funny when I heard the other comedian do it last night." And I was like, "Yeah, you got my back."
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? At least you got my back. You know what I'm saying? You got me out here as Granny. I can't step out.
Did they use a joke word for word, or did they kind of put their own sauce in it?
So he tried to put his own sauce in it. However, it was verbatim. He did
He got no creativity if you just take the whole joke verbatim. Like, you didn't even think about it.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, have y'all ever went out to a club? Ladies, y'all lesbians, y'all ever went out to a club and realized you left your dick at home? Like, that's fucked up, ain't it?" And I was like, "Nigga, nigga, I'm the lesbian who left my dick at home. Like, wait a minute. Like,
But you know what? They can just because they stole it, they can't do it like you.
Yeah. Facts. And it was cool because like he used it to save us, and it saved him until he had to do another joke.
And so saved it for a minute.
Yeah, it
he had
saved
nothing
me.
to clip,
And
man.
as soon as they laughed at that, he realized, like, damn, I don't remember nothing else she said last night. Like that, I've been thinking about that all night. Like it was so funny. I thought about that. I couldn't steal nothing else. So you gotta go back into your material now, and you about to bomb.
Will make you would just like steal like
Man, because
a joke
motherfuckers ain't
verbatim.
creative. Because some of these motherfuckers really ain't funny. Just because you Facebook funny, social media funny, don't make you stand up funny. See, I can speak for
I
myself.
feel like it's all I feel like it's all one thing. You just gotta figure it out. Like, cause I hate when people say, "Oh, just because you do videos don't make you stand up funny." That's a lie. If you figure out, if you sat there and wrote all them sketches, if you flipped the word and stuff around and didn't include all these other people, and you just took some of that out of your head, if you took all of these other characters, you probably could build something crazy. You just don't know it because your mind is already. First of all, you writing for 7 different people.
Right.
So that's crazy enough.
You writing the whole skit.
Yeah, so that's crazy
Skits
enough.
They are not just.
It's not easy.
Yeah,
Shit,
you
this
don't
is
just
the
get the
promo shit
camera.
is-
Yeah, you don't just get the camera and shoot. Like they go through. Hey man, I got this thought process. We'll write it out, and then we'll get together and see if it's enough. You got to do table reads, and you got to run through it a couple of times. So when you finally do it, you like, man, we done did this like 7 times.
Yep.
Like, so
You
it ain't
acting
on the
at that
first
point.
yeah. Like, so that's basically what it is when you do sketches. You an actor, and then when you writing them, and you a writer, director, producer now. You ain't even thinking about that. You doing a lot of stuff.
And then another thing too is some of them ain't. It's one thing they behind the camera,
Yeah.
and they can mess up as many times. You got editing. You out there, you gotta make these people laugh. Some of them can't do that.
There's editing.
Some of them scared. So I ain't gonna say that they can't do it. Some of them be afraid to.
I was about to say it's just stepping outside of your element. It was
Right.
stand up ain't
They
easy.
get like
There's a lot of editing that happens on stage. Y'all just don't know
see
it.
it.
Really.
Y'all, we can easily have a set list planned and then easily forget something. So we gotta fuck with y'all a little bit.
Right.
When we start playing with y'all a little bit, this is our editing in our mind, trying to figure out where the fuck we going now.
Right.
I'm sorry, comics. I ain't want to rat us out like that.
That's kind of like
hold on.
honest. That's kind of like what DL did on the King
Kinda
of
makes
Comedy when he
sense,
just
though.
went to roasting everybody.
He was the king of roasting at the time. So, that was his thing. You know, yeah, him and Del Torre were kings of roasting at the time. So that was their thing. But they allowed him to do a little bit of it. But he had to do a set up front.
Yeah, I think he
So
just started
filler.
doing the roasting towards the end.
Yeah,
Filler,
but
some in betweens.
And it was funny as fuck.
yeah, they were like, we know you the king of roasting, but at least do a few minutes, and then we'll let you turn loose on the crowd. How about that? And then he like that. I can do that. But yeah, that's what it is. A lot of us trying to figure out or grab or build something. When they go, any married people in here? After we done told you a whole bunch of jokes, now we pause. We like, oh shit, what's that next joke?
Right.
Fuck it, we can't stand here too long. We can't stand here too long. Who on a date? Who on a date?
Hey, that is a go-to though.
Yeah.
Somebody this motherfucker on the date.
Yeah. And then now all of a sudden, you get
That's material.
You talk to them for a second. Okay, bam, I got a story about dating. My first date, second worst date, whatever you pull now, you just help me.
That's
Without even
freestyle.
knowing it, right? You help me
that's
freestyle
dope.
a little bit
Yeah.
in order to remember where I was going.
Right.
Yeah, man.
And then also you helping me build material because we keep a lot of that.
Look.
We keep a lot of that.
So let's go down the line again. Let's do you have any comedians that inspire you?
Locally, my favorite comedian is Janelle Banks. I work with her a lot, man. And when I say like every time I watch her, I genuinely laugh. Like I got an ugly laugh. And if you heard it, your shit was good. If you ain't never heard it, and I say good set, bruh, I lied. Listen, I love you though. I love you though.
We
So
had
I
you
love
laughing, so
enough.
we good.
So I love you enough to give you that support and be like, yo, it was good set, keep going.
Right.
Because I ain't never gonna tell nobody, hey man, you ain't good enough to do this, sit down somewhere. Like, maybe you need to write a little bit more. I'm gonna give you encouraging words to step yourself, but I ain't the type of person like, hey, you ain't meant to do this.
Yeah.
And I know some people who are, but those are usually the people who can't tell you whether you meant to do this or not. Because like, bro,
They
you
find out for themselves.
They probably
like, bro,
ain't even doing it.
you at the same level as me, and I just started 6 months ago. Like, you've been doing this how long? Like 32 years. Maybe I better not listen to you. I'm gonna go over here to somebody who encourages
That's kind of the same thing you say about the 40-year-old rapper.
You know,
Here we go.
We're gonna go down that rabbit hole.
you know.
Right now, you was saying
It's
to
just
say
So
like-
Ronald, go back. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
go back
just
to
one more.
Comedy
So
is
the-
just like everything else. Everybody ain't gonna make it. You know,
Nah,
you
that's
just gotta
true. Facts.
realize that. Have fun while
That's
you
facts.
doing it.
That's true. Go ahead.
So it's just a reflection of what you're saying, that like you tell people not that you never tell them that they can't do something. Like, has anybody ever told you that you couldn't do anything? Because like just for relating to it, like I've been on both sides of it. I tell people,
Shut your window.
hey,
Hey, man. Like I said, I've been doing this 9 years. I've been told all kind of stuff,
Mhm.
but all it makes me want to do is go home and
Go-
write.
Yeah, go
You
harder.
know what I'm saying? I just want to go home and write. I want to think about what you said, and later on, you probably gonna be mad when you hear it in a bit. You know what I'm saying? What you said to me.
I had a motherfucker
You
tell
know,
me I couldn't do
You know,
something.
that you know,
Fuck.
and I wrote it. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, you know, we get big boss status. You know, we don't give a fuck no
Right.
more. You know, and then that's when you just be like, hey, but of course you make it funny to everybody because everybody got them situations where people tell them they can't do nothing.
You always
So
gonna have
it's like
critics,
it's
man.
all with that. You telling me I'm not gonna do nothing is always gonna resonate with a crowd when I tell them later.
extra
You hear that,
motivation.
It's
Motherfuckers.
relatable, you
You
know.
hear that,
It's
motherfuckers?
relatable, you know.
That
Some
was
everybody
motivation.
get told you
Motivation.
can't do something, but that don't mean you stop doing it. Who is you to tell me, man?
Exactly. Exactly.
You might be the best comedian in the world, but I got a chance as long as I keep writing and keep going out and keep working on my craft. That don't mean just because you tell me right now I ain't good that, you know, maybe I ain't good right now. But you put reps in just like you did. You've been doing this 32 years. I've been doing this a little shorter. Let me put my reps in and see if
Right, right.
if I get to where you think I should be.
Right.
There you go.
What's up, Carl?
Man, shout out to Carl from
That's
down
Carl,
under.
down under. Ozzy.
All the way from Australia, man. What's up with it, Carl? Hope you having a dope ass Wednesday, my G. We in
It's
here with
Thursday out there
Moneisha
with him.
Williams. Oh, yeah, it's probably Thursday. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. We worldwide.
Worldwide.
Global.
He's in Australia, down under. The kangaroos and shit. And the giant ass bugs. There's some big ass bugs in fucking
The
Australia.
alligators, no, that good
Yeah.
stuff.
I couldn't live out there, bro. I don't like flying shit that fly. I can't stand it. Moths,
Yeah, I know.
wasps,
Especially
bees.
moths, huh?
Shut up, man. Damn.
I'm like, bro, we got stuff that fly here. Like
They bigger down there. Shit, fuck
moths
Texas.
and
Everything
bees
bigger
and
in
all that
Australia.
shit you name, and
So,
we got right here.
They
So let me.
they scare me all the same.
So you go city to city, right?
Yeah, I go. Yeah.
What's your favorite city to perform in?
Right now,
Don't say Kansas City, please.
no,
You know, you my
No,
my
no,
whole
I
team.
love- no,
Fuck
don't get me
them.
wrong. Don't get me wrong. I love performing at home, but you know, right now I ain't nothing. So like that home love ain't there yet.
See what I'm saying?
It ain't
See
there
what I'm
yet.
saying? Oh,
So
go
it's
ahead.
just like right now for me, Little Rock, Arkansas is the spot. Like I come,
Little Rock, okay.
I performed in Little Rock once, and then after that, I had a fan base in Little Rock. So like going to
what's up.
Little Rock, if I pull up in Little Rock, at least 10 people gonna come see me.
That's what's up.
You know, and that's just the minimum. And I'm just like, that's love. So like when I, you know, but it ain't crapping on us. It's just I just gotta work a little harder, you know, to
Nah,
get
they
seen
dick
here.
pull
It's a
out
lot
here.
of,
You can
it's a
say
lot
it.
of
They dick
no,
pull out here.
no. Let me say
you can say that.
no. When I say a lot of people don't notice, it is a lot of talent.
It is.
It's a
It
lot of
is.
It's a lot of
talent.
talent. It
Tons.
definitely
It's,
is.
it's
Tons.
it's so much talent. So like for everybody ain't gonna gravitate to one person as fast as you think.
Right.
You know, because you checking out all these other people. It's gonna take you a minute to take your eye somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's like I say, if you got a routine of how you watch the Chiefs games, why would you change it? That's how you've been doing it for forever. Like if that's your favorite
Remember that
comedian,
Super Bowl?
you know, that's your favorite comedian.
And I feel like that also comes down to consistency too when it comes to the city.
Mhm.
You want to be consistent when you're doing stuff just so you can be seen
Right.
more so often than most.
But that leads to oversaturation too,
Yeah.
and that'll mess with your fan base. Like if
Fact.
you out all the time, I mean, it's cool to be out all the time, but don't invite your fan base to everything.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
just certain stuff when you need them, make sure they show up for you. But other than that, don't call them to everything.
What about
Gotta
going
be
out
by
to
yourself sometimes.
What about going out to other fan bases?
Going after other fan bases?
Like not just. I mean, you always want your core, but like going after. Like let me try to go see if I can go get some of them to come over here too.
I mean, yeah, that's cool, but like I organically, I mean, yeah, that's cool, but I organically want people to just follow me because they want to. Yeah. I don't want to be over there just poaching people. Like, I don't ever want to go to a comedy show and just start handing out flyers to my next comedy show because you here.
It's not genuine.
You get what I'm saying? It's like if Kevin Hart came to town, I ain't going to have to stand outside this man's show and get flyers to everybody who came to see him because that don't mean they want to see me.
I'm saying this. I'm asking this.
That don't mean they want to see me. They want to see that man. And then they want it. And then if you doing that, then they expect you to be something like, well, this ain't what I thought. This ain't like Kevin Hart. But I ain't like Kevin Hart.
But then you got him in the building, right?
Yeah, but they don't keep him in the building. You got to keep him in the building.
But my only thing is, give you a chance.
Yeah, and they'll give
you a chance.
And they eventually they will. But that's on their own. That's on their own time. I ain't gonna come. I don't go searching for my fan. I ain't that type of person. I don't search for my fan base. I just started getting into social media, like and posting every day, like people tell me to, because of the simple fact is I want to be low key. Like even if I get big with this, I want to be as low key as Adam Sandler. Is that nigga dressed like that? That is just like for real. I come out all day just looking like whatever.
See, I'm gonna back to what Carl said. That's free publicity. You out there passing out flyers.
Yeah.
That's just like we got the event going on, and we standing out one of the biggest clubs in Kansas City, handing out flyers.
Let me say that I don't knock it. I don't knock it. It just ain't me.
Okay, I got you.
And it's always an imbalance with that too, man. Because when you handed out flyers and shit, you probably say you handed out 300 flyers. Probably 20 people are gonna at least try to tap in to see.
That's 20 new people that you didn't know.
I don't even like my face being on the flyer. Let me tell you why. For the longest, I was a voice in this city.
Okay. Like
people would always remember my voice, but they would never remember my face. So it wasn't never till I started talking.
Yeah.
Till people go, "Hey, you that comedian," and I really like that. Now it's just like I be in Home Depot just doing random stuff, and it'll be a man just staring at me, and I'm like, "Sir, you are creepy." Like I'm like, "Do I need to grab something, knock this man out? Like what's going on?" He's like, "Hey, you that comic, bro? Start with that. Like don't watch me for 2 minutes.
Oh, you had to say.
Don't watch me for 2 minutes.
I agree with you. I agree with you said with that because. We down there got Pop doing some shit like that.
Oh yeah, we almost got shot.
He was like, hey man, hey man, start with that, bro. He said, leave with that next time. Don't do.
He was like, man, you niggas was deep. 2-3 big niggas with you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then you ask me about this, nigga. You damn right.
Gotta talk business, bro.
I'm like, bro, lead with that. Like, hey, you that comedian, you real funny, but don't stare at me for 2 minutes. He was like, well, I just had to figure out if you were. Well, if you gonna ask me anyway, bro, just ask me. Either a yes or a no and keep it moving.
He was about to
I don't like that.
He put lotion on his skin, sir.
I like to just be able to move around and just do whatever without,
Yeah. I've always said I never really wanted to be like a super fucking like mega star. I want to still be able to go to the grocery store.
When I'm not comfortable.
And then I also
still do normal shit.
I'm also a big I love Kansas City. So honestly, I probably would low key if I ever made it buy a house here and hide out.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be big here. And that's why I love when a lot of people like home don't support me. That means you ain't gotta leave. Don't nobody know you. Right. Everybody know you everywhere else. Everywhere else you are a star.
Motherfuckers be at the DMV,
home,
they know me. What's up?
Right, when you at home, you can wear bunny slippers and shit. Don't nobody know you. You never have to leave your hometown.
Mm-hmm.
Just do your work, grind everywhere else, and bruh, it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
There's something different about them out of state fan bases, man.
It is
something different.
Like
about
I said,
if you care about getting home love, you ain't traveling enough.
Right?
Because travel is where the beauty is. just being able to just see different stuff
Gotta
and
tell
wake
people
up
that.
on the beach and shit. Like, and then just go home and be regular. Like, nigga, you don't even know. Like, nigga, last night out partying on the beach, man, nigga, and now I'm just here like a commoner, nigga.
Chilling.
I'm cool.
We got Teeny in the building.
Teeny in the motherfucking
Teeny.
building. What's up with the
Speaking
Teeny?
of that, when we first started this, most of the people that fuck with us wasn't even in Kansas City.
Yeah, what's
I think
up?
it wasn't until this year we really started to get some
Focusing on
love
home.
out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we first started, I said, man, I'm not focusing on this place.
And ain't nothing
And I
wrong.
still don't, because the world is bigger than Kansas City.
And that's
I love y'all,
ain't nothing
but
wrong with that. You just like, hey,
I said they're gonna follow
if you
suit.
we always do. Whatever it is, we always do. It's always corny till it ain't corny. Look at Champion. Look at the fucking Champion brand. It was corny. We all got beat up for it, you know, in high school, middle school, and shit. And now your fucking kids got on a Champion hoodie at breakfast and wonder why you want to fuck them up. Like, I'm triggered, nigga. Like,
I got roasted for wearing these.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Champion of Walmart,
Listen,
didn't they?
these motherfuckers
Yeah.
that pay less. These
Like,
motherfuckers that pay
y'all
less for $20, and now I gotta pay $120. I wouldn't have whooped foot like ass for that.
you
Because
like,
they
yeah,
want
I'll
merch
trip
for
you.
Timberland.
Put you in a locker, nigga. You lucky. I love you.
We
Like,
got on a whole champion sweatsuit. Damn, they used to wear that
gotta-
shit, didn't we?
you
Yeah,
gotta
when you got
think
roasted
about
about
that.
them motherfuckers, nigga.
Yeah.
See, we were so evil,
You
bro.
gotta-
Champion sweatshirt with the Shaqs on, nigga. I was clean. No, it wasn't. Damn, that's fucked up. Bitch.
Yeah, you was clean.
Thought I was fresh.
You
Thank
know
you,
what?
cuz.
I wish I had the
it don't
mindset
matter.
now that
That we had, we
I
was
should have had it
clean.
back
Uh-huh.
then. Because I would have said,
Uh-huh.
you fresh, fam.
Fresh to the
Uh-huh.
motherfucker.
But nah, when we say, nah, man, you gotta get the George. You
Yeah,
gotta
you got
get
that
the nice.
J's on.
Fuck
Nah, nigga, I
that.
got on the champ jumpsuit.
You
Nigga.
know what? You help your parents out wearing that shit.
Yup.
Because they ain't gotta break the bank. You
Yup.
little bastard.
That's when food stamps was actually paper money.
I don't know nothing
Yeah.
about that. Yeah. You
There you
went
go. I
you
went
a
back.
little far
I was
back,
I done
right
went back
there.
on y'all. I went back.
Rabbi said, "Boy,
They
you
wasn't
went a
ready.
little too far back for me. I got it.
They
My
wasn't
mama
ready.
always slid us the card. I don't know nothing
Yeah,
about that
I
shit.
knew- I knew the
Book,
card.
man.
I knew
There
the
you go.
card.
You showing
I
your
did.
age. You did. You showed your age. I remember when it was in the book. Like,
It was
like,
in the
you
food
sound like
stamp
my
book.
granddaddy. Y'all don't know nothing about the church trouble and the struggles we went through. Even food stamps in the book.
Goddamn right. Food stamp pamphlets and shit. Yeah, I remember, man. Shout out to my grandma, rest in peace. That was that shit. We was straight with some food stamps. Shit. Yeah, man, get changed. Yep, goddamn right. They came in different colors. It did look like Monopoly money. Shit was in different colors and shit.
Let me ask you, have you ever got heckled? And if you did, how'd you handle it?
It took me a while before I started getting heckled. I used to think it was fake. I used to be like, somebody putting a plant out there. Y'all
Right.
gotta be putting a plant out there because they talk while y'all talking. Like, it took a minute for somebody to even talk while I was talking.
That would piss me off, bro.
And when it finally happened, I was like, oh yeah, I've been preparing for this.
Got one.
And then it did not go well. Like, what I said back to him did not go well. And I was like, uh-oh.
You remember what you said?
I can't even remember what he said to me. But I said something, and it was not as funny as it was in my head. And look, I'm a bit of a nerd. So when you scream stuff back at me, my comebacks have always been nerdy. Like, and I think it's cool, but everybody like, what the fuck she just say? Like, what the fuck did she just say? Like, it was weird.
How was he heckling you though? Like, was he just
Was
talking
it
to
another
his,
comedian? Or
yeah, was he just being
like a
loud,
regular-
or was he like
regular
throwing
Joe
shots?
Schmo?
Like, what was he doing?
Let me tell you, it was dark, so I couldn't tell.
Couldn't really
who it
tell,
was. The first
yeah.
time I couldn't tell. But after it went that bad, I called my mentor, my brother Chris Mosley, and I was like, "Bruh, I had a bad night." He was like, "What happened?" I said, "I got heckled, and I tried to come back, and it was real nerdy." He was like, "How nerdy?" I was like a 10.
Damn.
like a 10. And he was like, that's what he said. He said, damn.
Damn.
He said, what I'm gonna need you to do is grab you a notebook. He said, as many jokes as you, for every joke you write a heckle response.
Mm.
And I was
Teach
like,
you how to fire back
yeah.
and then come
And
out
I was
the
like,
top.
oh, I never thought about that. He said, you think you'd be better at the dozens? Your mama had a lot of kids. I said, I know, I got roasted every day. They won every time.
Shit.
They won every time. I tried, but
You know about that shit.
Right.
No,
I
you
won't
can't
do this,
ever.
bro.
Yeah.
don't nobody
Right though.
You know, it ain't really a insult. You know, the
But
way
you
I
can't prep
insult.
yourself though.
Yeah, you can't.
So it's like,
you can't
okay,
prep yourself. You know.
that's fucked up. I don't know. I've been
See, that's
the
what-
fuck out.
See, yeah, I'm getting personal, so
I was
that's
going
why.
down the street. No, you wasn't. Fuck
Hey,
you,
for
nigga.
anybody
Get this
watching,
motherfucker.
this, don't test it and heckle me. I don't know how good I am. Like
Sometimes you
I've
gotta
been
ignore
writing
it.
for it though. I've been writing for it, but don't just be screaming
I'll be
random
on there.
shit out at
Fuck
me.
your baby.
Nigga, fuck your baby.
Fuck.
That's what you gonna say at my show? You must ain't
No,
seen
I'm
my
not.
show.
I'm talking about the heckler.
I'm about to say you
Like,
must
nigga,
ain't
fuck
seen
your
my
baby.
show. I'm like, yeah, fuck that nigga. That's what I'm talking about. Fuck these goddamn kids. That's what the whole set is about.
That's how it's supposed to move, man. I don't see how you just heckle people. You just go to a show not to just chill and relax, man.
But thing is, I always say you ain't got nothing nice to say.
Personal.
Yeah.
Sometimes they help. Like I do a joke where I ask where married people are, and they cheer, and then I ask where single people are, and the single people always louder. So I get mad at the married people. I'm like, why the fuck are they happier than us? Don't nobody love them, nigga. They going home by themselves. And then this one man yelled out, "I love my wife intermittently," or wherever. And I was like, that's exactly. And I was like, nigga, I'm happy you yell some shit out at me. I can't say back. Use that shit in a sentence so I can go home and tell it to my wife. Like,
Damn, that's a setup too. That's always gonna happen. That's dope.
like no, they always gonna yell out something at that point. So at that point, I'm just ready to flip whatever they say. Like I've been doing it for a while now, but at that time, I was probably like a year in the first time I got
You
heckled.
just figured it out.
Yeah, and I didn't have no idea.
But now it's like unloaded.
Right.
Try
Don't try me.
bitch.
I ain't say
Don't
that.
try it.
I didn't say that. They said that. Try them.
They can try. Look,
Enjoy my comedy.
We
You know,
enjoy,
try.
yeah,
Do
definitely
that.
Enjoy my
Because
comedy.
we-
if
you know what I'm
could.
saying? We ain't up there
We
doing no
enjoy
stand
that.
up,
And
so
if I have
we
to-
get back at James.
And if I have to, I will. But
Don't.
try to just try to
Don't.
enjoy my comedy.
Enjoy
I'm
it,
funny.
man.
Don't
I'm funny without
enjoy the show.
interruption.
Enjoy the show.
And sometimes I feel like a lot of people when people just full on heckle,
Mhm.
like and I don't think that man was heckling me. I think he was adding to my joke at the time.
Trying.
Yeah.
You do
So
got
like
these
I've
people
never
that-
got
yes.
full on heckled. And I
Mhm.
hate to say this, and I know it's gonna be a lot of comics that get on my ass.
Oh,
A
shit.
lot of my elders gonna get on my ass once I
You
say
get on
this.
theirs too.
Give way too much sauce.
But I really feel like if people start talking and just yelling shit out at you, you this close to a boo, motherfucker. You're not doing as well as you think you doing.
Like it's a build up.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if they yelling shit out at you, like, oh, you get out of here with that shit, man. That means they feel exactly. They are actually saying what everybody else in the crowd been feeling for like
Yeah.
20 minutes.
You
They
think
are
liquor?
being
You think
nice.
liquor be having something to do with that too? Some of them motherfuckers hecklers be drunk.
Some motherfuckers can shut the fuck up when they drunk. They just can't be quiet.
I have seen some instances where it's just I don't know what the fuck. I can't explain them. Like people hopping on the stage, like
Hell nah.
ain't no way to
Yeah, ain't
explain
no,
that shit. Like sit your punk ass down. Like cause I'm so, like I respectfully I love everybody who ever paid money to go see a comedy show, even if it ain't mine, cause you supporting comedy. But honestly, you paid to sit your punk ass in the seat.
Yeah.
Sit there. If you don't enjoy what the comic is saying, you also always had a freedom to leave.
Walk away.
Go to the bar. Leave. Go to the
You
bar.
can leave.
You know what I'm saying? No, it don't help.
You can fall asleep. I've seen people fall the fuck asleep at a comedy show. They like, you know what? I paid my money already, but you want to stay and go to fuck. So you got plenty of options, but stay and don't come up here on the stage.
Have you ever hit somebody in the crowd where you giving your best material and they just sitting there? I forget what comedian did that. He's like, hey, I don't see you laugh.
I won't do that.
You ain't ever point them out like, I know I'm funny. You ever point somebody out like, hey, nope, you never did that. Okay.
No.
Hell nah.
And let me tell
I
you
forget what
why.
comedian did that. Shit
And
was
let me-
funny though.
But let me tell you why. Because then the whole time you focused on this person not laughing, you ain't worried
All these
about
other ones.
like now your set is focused on this one person who ain't laughing when everybody else was with you. And now
Yeah.
you own this one person, and then
Right.
like, man, come on, can we get back to the show? So what? This nigga ain't laughing. Like,
Fuck 'em.
he got a different sense of humor. Shit, like let that nigga be.
Right.
Has it ever been like a restart for you on stage? Like you cooking, and then you say something, and then it die, and you got to restart and build that back up?
I'm at a level where I do it on purpose now.
Okay.
I did it. I got a room I like to do in Topeka. It's called Elks Lodge, and I do it once a month. And I start off now by making the crowd completely uncomfortable. I shift them. Like I go up there and I start off like real fucked up. Like, hey man, like I'm thinking about cheating on my wife. Like, bae, if you watching, bae, if you watching, this is only to make the fucking crowd uncomfortable. I'm being honest. I'm being honest. And they instantly go, well, this motherfucker ain't shit. And I'm like, I know what you thinking. Like, lesbians are supposed to be better. Like, who the fuck told you that? Like, we waiting to mistreat you bitches too. Like, that's like, I seen your face. And the whole crowd will turn on you.
There you go.
They go, oh, this motherfucker ain't shit. They don't want to laugh. You get a few like y'all did that'll bust out laughing. But then the rest of them with their ladies, they like, this motherfucker. Oh, no. I see what kind of night this about to be.
We about to get into.
So, right. But everybody now, they tensing up. You can see everybody's shoulders. And then by the end of it, we talking about, you know, the first and the last time I sucked the dick was in 8th grade. Now you loose. You like, this bitch is like, they like, how did you get here? Like, how did you get here from starting there? And that's just now I got to loosen everybody up to have a good time because I'm sending you home. I can't leave you on that same fucked up energy I started with. And it's just basically now I'm trying to see what work, because I'm about to do my second special. So I'm trying to see what work and what don't.
I go back to B-Ags. We got into it. He said, what shows do you have coming up?
I was going to ask that before we ended the show.
Yeah, I got you.
So I'm at the Comedy Club in Kansas City hosting tomorrow and Saturday.
Which comedy club?
The Comedy Club in Kansas City. That's what it's called.
That's what it's called?
Yeah, it's on 103rd. Yeah, right next.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay.
I'm over here thinking like I'm trying to figure the area and shit, but you know I'm gonna let you.
I'm in Mayview, Missouri on Friday, and then I'm at Knucklehead Saloon on the 23rd of October. Then I'm in Little Rock, Arkansas, the 2nd through the 5th of November. The Truth in Comedy, the 11th and the 12th of November. And then I'm doing Tacoma, Washington, Nate Jackson's Club for a couple days in December.
You moving,
working.
God damn it, right?
Working.
Back to back motion. That's back to back.
Working. Hey.
Oh, it ain't. And if they ask me to do a show in between, you know, ain't no sleep.
You slide up in there, man.
Ain't no sleep.
I know, cause we
back in Little Rock too.
We do. You know what I'm saying? We got some things coming. How much it costs to book before a show?
Facts.
That depends. That it always depends. I don't never like to talk bread without seeing.
Yeah,
I got you.
Somehow we always get.
So somebody watching the show want to
business.
hit you up. We did that depends too. Or you gonna throw a number out there?
I tell them, hey man, you can hit me up at Moneisha Williams comedy page, and we can always talk numbers and logistics.
Instagram,
it's
Twitter,
on Facebook,
okay,
Instagram,
Put that in the chat,
and then also you can always find me on Gig Salad, Moneisha Williams. I'm always accepting gigs on there as well, man. Just hit me up. I don't like to throw out numbers because then they be like, hey, we get you for that over here in Bumfuck Egypt. And I'm like, nah, man. Wait a minute. No, we ain't work out my travel, sleeping. Right. No, we're not fitting.
You get your own passport.
So yeah, we are. Yeah, I always got to see the fine line and all that before I agree to some shit.
Okay, that's what's up. So do you like have a manager or anything, or just you doing everything right now? You and your wife.
Right now, I manage myself, man. I do everything by myself.
Independently.
Everything by myself.
Okay. That's what's up.
Well, shit.
I've been very entertained.
Congratulations on your upcoming endeavors, because you about to be
fourth
working.
Quarter. It's the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Go out with a motherfucking bang. You got a New Year show coming up? Do you got a New Year show coming up?
But
are you trying to put one together?
Do a New Year show. I haven't done one yet, and usually I always try to. If I'm not on one, I squeeze myself in somewhere. Like I'm good enough to people be like, all right, we'll let you on. And I'm like, nah, I just got to do it because that's how I bring in my New Year. If I bring in my New Year on stage, that means I eat a lot during the year. That's just how I look at it.
That's
what's up.
Yeah, it's like a tradition. Every New Year, I got to be on stage somewhere. Just, that just sets the tone for the whole year.
There you go. So with the social media side, I don't know why to get to this question early. do you dabble in like the TikTok and the like the reels and
Like
the
get on there and tell your jokes.
yeah,
If I'm
just
being honest,
anything on the comedy side with
if
the
I'm being
social
honest
media.
with y'all, I hate it because that's how I kind of like I started doing stand up, but then I had a sketch crew.
Oh, okay.
And we did that for a long time before TikTok was
Even
popular.
start, yeah.
Or
Did you do the Vine? Do you do the Vines?
No, we didn't
Get
do
involved with
Vine.
Vines?
We just did a lot. We put it all on Facebook, like a lot. Like I did a lot of sketches, YouTube and Facebook, and we did a lot of sketches. Then my sketch group kind of fell apart, and then I'm just like, I got that fuck sketches.
Fuck sketches.
That's kind of how I feel about it. Like I created 9 characters to be a part of a sketch crew that ain't a sketch crew no more. You know, fuck sketch crew.
Have you tried to do it without the sketch crew?
I got a couple of characters that I do sets with on stage. Like I do a character called Granny B, and every year I do a Granny B's Mini Men. So yeah, I do. It's like a dating show with all comics. Comics come, all male comics come up, and I'm Granny, and it's like a dating show, and you got to be funny, and at the end, the audience pick who Granny get to go home with.
That's dope.
Yeah, you can sit down.
That's
with me.
creative as fuck.
Yeah, you get to sit down with me, and I say all kind of outlandish ass shit to you, and they just be like, "This bitch is a whole stud." Like this is so
but
weird.
You play your role though. You
But
play your
this
role
is
though.
so weird. Yeah,
That's hard though.
I had one comedian come up to me and was like, "Hey man, when you put that shit on, it scared the fuck out of me, man. I just want you to know that."
And then you working on your second. You said your second special.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Is there a date?
I don't even know where I'm filming it yet.
Okay.
Like I'm the first one I filmed in Hayes, Kansas at a theater, and I'm kind of just waiting on just flipping material right now, trying to get it at the best, and then it'll probably be in Little Rock. Honestly,
You
want to do it out here?
I was about to say, will you ever do a special here?
yes.
Okay.
However, it probably won't be until probably like my 10th special.
Okay.
10th?
Yeah.
10.
Okay.
It probably won't be until number 10.
That's
We're gonna
longevity,
be in the
excellence, right there.
Just know we'll be in the building.
Yeah.
Facts.
I figured like
Any hecklers, I'm roasting them.
at 10.
Shit, I want to go to the Arkansas show.
Get you in that big
I
old
wanna
bitch
go
and
to
get
Little
up out of
Rock,
here.
goddamn. We might have to take us a road trip, nigga. We go to Little Rock. Shit.
Paris just came from her ass always in Little
Yeah,
Rock.
she was just out. Facts. Shout out to D, man. Ava's Angels Detailing, cuz on the building.
Yeah.
Shit. You got.
It's that Southern hospitality, man. It's that love out there.
Yeah.
I want to see how that is too. I want to go to.
We gonna definitely have to.
So let's
Do
Man,
a
this show
road
feel like it went
podcast.
so
Like
God.
find somebody in Little Rock to go interview and then go do a road podcast. That way you got a chance to check it out.
Talking that
You know?
business.
I
They don't even know all that.
don't like giving
They don't even
motherfuckers
know all that.
ideas.
My
Shit,
bad,
you know how
my
that-
bad,
Hey,
my
thieves.
bad, my
Next thing you
bad.
know, motherfuckers, we gonna see some shit on YouTube. Like, what the fuck?
My bad, my bad.
Stamp.
I'm just
Yeah, we on the road.
Stamp? Because I had an idea too. I don't want to say it. I know I said it on
Yeah.
there. But it's cool. But shit, before we get up out of here, man, this episode went fast as fuck.
But yeah,
God damn.
When you having fun, time always
Time
flies.
is flying,
do,
man.
man.
It's always
Time
like
always
that. I don't know
flies.
what it is. This little hour, but we might have to start extending the
I
show.
do that when I be on stage. My partner be like, "Bro, you been up there for 45 minutes. You plan on getting down anytime?" I'm like, "Nigga, 45 minutes."
Shit, I'm cooking,
I ain't
nigga.
even, I'm like, I ain't even said nothing to these people. Let me tell y'all some jokes. God damn it. Listen, I feel like I'm 45 minutes. Oh, shit. Let me start.
That should be going quick.
But I do hear some stories like that make me happy where they be like, "Hey, man, like Chappelle will show up and just take over a show and just do 2 hours." I'm like, and people will stay.
That's
And people just, I feel like I can't wait to do just 2 hours and just like people. I feel like I already got that ability. I did an hour and 30 minutes when I filmed my first special, and they stayed until. And I was like, I was almost at that 2 hour cap.
Mm-hmm.
But
you saying hour and a half? You know how hard that shit is. Some motherfuckers
Yes.
can't even. I'm
I
gonna say
wanted
this.
to get cut down to 45
I
minutes.
couldn't even do 5 minutes.
There you go.
I wanted it to be cut down to a tight 45 minutes.
Mhm.
And anything
Attention span. Is it because of attention spans these days?
no, well, I just wanted it to be as tight as possible.
Yeah.
Like I wanted it to be nonstop laughs all the way through. So I gave you way too much. So you can't tell me you couldn't make what I wanted happen. Yeah. So do give you way too much, and then whatever you don't use, I'm like, all right, I get to keep that.
Yeah, you can use that in another
Let the people know again where they can follow you at.
You can follow me on all social media at Moneisha Williams Comedy. That's Instagram, TikTok, Twitter.
All
good
that.
stuff.
All that
All that.
shit.
Just ask your mama.
Ask your motherfucking mama.
I got a comedian laughing, y'all. I got a
Yeah.
comedian laughing.
He been waiting on that one.
I like.
He been waiting on that this whole time.
I like how you said ask your mama,
Ask
because
your
I
mama.
do consider myself everybody's mama's favorite comedian.
Oh, shit,
If your
there you
mama see me, your mama loves me. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I did a wedding the other day, and this 80-year-old woman was just falling. I was like, "Oh my goodness, you
That's
got
when
a
you know
gift.
you got it.
You got a."
Yeah,
When you got
It
the
wasn't
elderly
just
boy.
any 80-year-old woman. This was an 80-year-old white woman. Like I was like, "Ah!"
She had to fix the wrinkles to smile.
Like,
I'm killing you, killing me, baby. Literally. That's fucked up.
It's
We gonna laugh
always
at that. That's fucked
Yeah, it's
up.
always a good time. That's why I always be like, man, you make your comedy universal. Everybody gonna have a good time. It don't
All
matter.
right, go, man.
right.
Something about making people laugh. That shit just
You know,
it's different.
that
Have you had
is-
an inspirational story? Like somebody came up to you and
Yeah.
gave you like you really helped me get through something? Or-
It ain't never like when I'm on stage.
Mhm.
It's just like what I do off stage for
Okay.
a lot of the comics. You know, I spend 2 hours with you on the phone working on your material. I ain't even told you a joke. You just
That's love.
telling me out jokes for 2 hours.
That's love.
You know what I'm saying? You can call me. I don't sleep, so a lot of comics know this. You know, I don't sleep ever, so you can hit my phone whenever,
Work.
and we can work. Like
That's dope.
just whatever you need. Like, hey, I'm working on this. Can I read it to you? Can I send it? And that's just what I do. And they know ain't ever no chance of me stealing your stuff, because
There you go.
my mind, I can't even process what I just read. I just know it's good.
You cool with
I
that?
got a lot
motherfucker
of
that stole
stuff
your
coming
shit?
up.
You cool with that motherfucker?
I mean, he working.
Oh,
You know, I
okay.
can't. You know,
I was
I
about
don't
to say
never.
fuck
You
him.
know,
I put that out there.
I ain't one of
Thieving
them.
some
I
of
ain't one
my
of them
people.
comics. You know, I feel like that he gonna get his own juju. You know,
Yeah.
somebody he gonna write a real good joke he really love, and one of them young guns gonna
Don't
come
steal
take
that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
gonna come take it and make it better, and gonna take it
yeah.
around the world. He gonna be crying.
Yeah.
It's my best joke, man.
I
That's
stole
fucked
I
up.
stole my brother whole shit. That nigga was sitting back. He was sitting back like, man, nigga, that's my shit. But I made it funny.
Queel in the
motherfucker.
motherfucking building.
He gonna be
Delivery.
cry,
Literally.
and I be like, man, hey, it happened.
It happens.
Cause he stole my shit too.
Hey man, shout out to the motherfucking chat, man. Y'all know
Shout
we
out to the
love y'all.
chat,
10
man.
people in the building right now. It's
Hit
been
the
up
like,
and down.
like.
Appreciate y'all coming through, chatting and being
Uh-huh.
active in the chat. Rhino,
What?
is there anything you want to say before we get up out of here? Anything you want to ask Moneisha before we get up out of here?
So I'm gonna definitely have to see one of your shows, because just what you said on your materialize is really good. I mean, I'm excited to like really. No, really, I am.
Oh man, it's a party.
There you go.
It's definitely a one of a
You
kind
gonna be in the
party
West Coast
I want
experience.
the full experience.
Yeah, man, I'm actually planning to go out there from July to March of
Mm.
next year. Just sit there for that. I like to do that. Just go sit in different scenes, immerse
Yeah.
myself. I ain't gotta live there, but you know, you there for
Mhm.
3 months, you meet enough people to be able to come back and do what you
Mhm.
need to do.
Right.
You ain't gotta move.
Building relationships.
Yeah,
man.
you ain't gotta move. Just sit there long enough. They notice you.
Mm.
Like, man, you've been here for a long time. I know I'm going home soon, though. Like, I'm going home soon, and use that
Right. I'll
use
be
that
back,
as a
though.
use that visitor pass to hit
There
every
you go.
stage. Like, man, I'm visiting. Can I get on?
Right.
And like, man, you've been visiting for 3 months. I know. I'm going home soon, though. I'm going
Wow.
So
home.
I do okay. Any tips that you have just for stepping on the stage and just holding the mic up in the stage and going live like that?
I want to say that don't think it's easy.
Mm.
Them lights are bright,
Definitely.
but have fun. You know what I'm
Have
saying?
fun.
Don't just be like, oh, my friend told me I was funny. Don't go up there with no expectations at all.
Shit.
Then let me say that. Don't go up there with no expectations at all. That way you can't be let down. No way, no how. You get up there and people don't laugh. It is what it is. You know, you ain't sad, you ain't crying in the car because you ain't give yourself no expectation. You know, just go up there and have fun. Just like a
Have
basketball game. You ain't gonna win them all, but shit. What your coach tell you? Have fun. Listen. But the whole thing is you ain't got no teammates. With your ball hogging ass. Just go out there and be a ball hog.
You hear that, D?
Kobe.
Look,
Ball
Go
hog,
out there and be a ball hog.
You hear that?
And
Look.
have fun.
Look Evan in the back, like, yeah, I know about
Yeah,
that ball hogging ass nigga.
Kobe.
there you go. Cuzzo, anything you want to say before we get up out of
And
here?
I had a lot of fun, man. Learned a lot.
Learned a lot.
I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? Now I think you gave me the confidence in me get on there, start my stand up career.
Created
All
first, it
right,
was
I'm
R&B.
gonna tell you.
Now he about to be a
Hey, nah,
goddamn
but-
comedian.
I just
I'm
want to say
bullshit.
everybody ain't as nice as me. So
Yeah, I'm
like it'd be a
bullshitting.
couple of people. It'd be a couple of people talking shit, but when you get done, as soon as you see me, just know I'm like, you had a good set, bro.
There you go.
Okay.
But if you ain't hear my ugly laugh, just keep working because eventually you gonna get it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Eventually, it's
Go
a
up there
lot of.
with no
But
expectations.
no, I'm saying it's a lot of people who you know I tell that to, and eventually they do earn that laugh. And when
There
they
you
hear
go.
that laugh, they like, bro, I heard you laughing. And then it tell you something. Like it tell a lot of comics something different. They come up like, I heard you laughing, bro, because they like, all right, I heard that ugly laugh you be
I got
talking
it.
about is there.
That's all it takes, man.
What's up, man?
One more time for the people, Moneisha, where they can find you at.
All social media platforms, Moneisha Williams Comedy. I even got a YouTube you can check out. I got a lot of videos I stay posting. So
There you go. I know what it is, man. Get off your chest, motherfucking podcast. We in this motherfucker. We just appreciate you coming through,
I
Yes.
appreciate being here,
sharing
man.
your story, giving us some insight on the other side. Because we don't really get to talk to comedians, man. We don't really get to talk to comedians. So she's opening the door for the rest of y'all to come on the show.
Nah, man, yeah,
just come
definitely
talk
come
shit
on
with
here.
us, man.
Come,
Come talk
definitely come on here. I know a lot of comedians who would love to do this.
There you
Y'all bring
go.
your asses.
Bring your
I mean,
ass.
next time you come back, we're gonna do the regular show. We're gonna have some
Yeah,
videos. We all
yeah.
gonna laugh together. We're gonna get this shit
Yeah.
cracking. Post everything that we watch. That's how we gonna do it.
Like you
That's how the show
motherfucking
gonna
drunks
be,
fighting
goddamn.
in the goddamn stadium
Right.
and shit.
Hey man, you new to the motherfucking channel? Hit that like button, sub to the channel. Shit. Once again, shout out to everybody in the chat. We back with
Yeah.
it, Drunk Man Sunday.
Drunk man Sunday.
Shit, who we got coming on?
That sound like it
Everybody loves Ross. Everybody
Drunk
loves Ross to
man
be in
Sunday.
the
We got yes.
That sound like it hurt.
It stings.
It stings.
It
It,
stings.
sounds like
Oh my
it.
fucking
does.
It
god.
sound like it stings.
Niggas be sleep on the couch before
Niggas be
after the
knocked
show.
out. We be here all damn day. Niggas
But everybody
eat
loves
food.
Ross to be in the building. Everybody loves
Shout
Ross.
out to everybody loves Ross. They're gonna be in the building with us on Sunday. So tap in. It's 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Drunk Man Sunday, episode 120.
120.
120.
Duh.
God damn.
Duh.
And do what Moneisha did, you motherfucker. What a camera. Do what she did. Listen, you
Motherfuckers.
coming on the show, nigga.
Yes.
You
Promote.
about to just make no promo. You better ask for that shit.
Motherfucker.
Hey man, I'm happy to be anywhere. Shit. So
There you go.
I'll promote me outside the Dairy Queen tomorrow buying a little buying
You
ice
already
cream.
knew the
It don't
program.
fucking matter to me,
Right.
man.
Like, hey,
If
Give
give me
buy,
that shit.
if they want me to buy ice cream and they tell me to come through, I'm gonna show you me buying ice cream.
There you
man.
go.
Green.
We appreciate you making
And
that drop, though. 'Cause
Right,
that
we
means a lot.
definitely, like I said, I told him beginning of the shit before the show started, we appreciate it.
Yeah, I like that you
You know
did
what I'm
it.
saying?
too.
'Cause I'ma
I'm
do a
gonna
drop-
Get out your chest, motherfucking podcast.
Right.
See, that can be y'all.
Right,
But y'all don't fucking listen.
right, because I'm gonna do a drop on your mama.
Terry hosted the motherfucking show. Motherfucker. It gotta be. Listen, bro. Rhino, the California
I think
king
that was-
himself.
I think that was the end of the podcast.
It is.
I think that was
It is. Shit. I gotta say B for last. He behind the motherfucking scenes. Terry hosted the show. Rhino, the California king. CJ, Miss Get Off Your Chest. Moneisha Williams, comedian in the motherfucking building. Hit her up on all social media platforms, and we will see y'all on the next one. We out. Damn, I forgot B. Fuck.